It's September 18th and we're in Delaware County at Skinner Farms, actually known as Hardscrabble Farms. We'll talk about the family being around this part of the county for over 100 years coming up. I'm in the tractor with Brian, and his dad is right across the way there in the combine. And Brian, before we actually talk about what you're doing here on this particular piece of ground, about a couple of weeks ago I was on your farm for Symphony on the Farm, a benefit in the barn, and the Central Ohio Symphony came to the farm, and really quite an event. What kind of reaction have you gotten from that around the county?
What I hear is really positive. There's a lot of people work really hard to make something unique happen there, and we were happy to be a part of it. It turned out really well. There's a lot of people behind the scenes, and not ourselves so much. We just hosted it, but they were working months ahead to get something like that put together, and it turned out to be a success.
Raised tens of thousands of meals for the Mid-Ohio Food Bank. As I mentioned, the farm has been in the family for well over 100 years, Hardscrabble Farms. Talk to me about how the farm got started and who all is involved today.
The farm got started by my great-great-grandfather, and I guess I'm generation 5. We do have kids that might be 6, but that's yet to be seen. Right now, Dad's running the combine, so he'd be generation 4, and he's still out here early mornings, late at night here in the 70s, which is a blessing for Darren and I.
You don't own this piece of ground now, you rent it, but this land has been a part of your family for a long time.
Yeah, we were fortunate to have the opportunity to rent it, but it actually was my great-great-grandfather's on my grandmother's side, and it didn't pass down through the lineage with her, but ended up we had an opportunity to farm it here in the last 20 years as rent, so that was nice. It's a good piece of ground.
I know you're about a week into harvest. How are things going so far?
We've had our share of gremlins, nothing major, but we're getting rolling. Today's been a pretty good day. It usually takes a day to get those out, and it took probably our 4th day here for we're kind of rolling.
A lot of guys are seeing corn drier than they expect. Is that the case here too?
Oh, for sure. It's the 18th of September, and we got corn that's right at 20.3 moisture. So, yeah, I guess we were ready to go, but this is even before our Delaware County Fair. So
I was going to say, that starts up this week, and you're going to be pretty busy then too.
That starts up tonight. Again, a lot of guys work to put that fair together, and we got kids who want to show and support it, so we'll take some time to make sure that that happens, even though the crop's important.
I can't believe all the technology that we're seeing in these cabs, and you've taken it a notch further here with a couple of iPods. Tell me what those are all about and how you put them to use.
The one is cameras that my brother Darren set up, and we've had for 3 or 4 years, but it allows me to see our dump sites and which site he goes to, and also like today we got guys pulling grain out heading to the elevator, so gives us a good opportunity to see what's going on. For instance, if I know he hadn't left, I may take a truck back, because it's just Darren and I that end up hauling the grain, so at least back to the dryer. The other one is a control access for our dryer, and gives us instantaneous readout, also allows us to control it, which Darren does most of that too on settings, but like a lot of guys have anymore, and gals, that's access to the world, you know, as long as you have an internet connection. It's pretty interesting.
Anybody you ask around here, you mention the Skinner family, and they're going to tell you what a wonderful family they are and what great farmers they are. Ed Johnson's been here, Dale's been here, Matt Reese has been here, and it's my pleasure to sit in here with another cab cam with Brian Skinner and his dad across the way there in the combine here for the 2015 corn harvest. For the Ohio AgNet, I am Ty Higgins. We'll see you down the road.